should ask this first. Tell me everything that you. Tell me kind of what you focus on, like jiu-jitsu. Do you do other classes? What are the the ages of your clientele? Kind of talk about more about what you do.
Right. So, like I said earlier, I followed a martial arts career myself, and it kind of fell off, and our gym and everything disappeared. People moved, and there's nothing here in Kearney that offered what I was wanting to do, and I didn't want to move away from my family. So, my passion was cage fighting, MMA, and it sounds cheesy, but it was something I really love to do, and something that if you've done it, it's an addicting competitive thing that people do. So my first thing was I wanted to build fighters. I wanted to coach fighters. I wanted to have the best fight team in Nebraska. So we do have a really good fight team. In the last 4, 5, 6 years, we've had 3 of the top four top-rated amateur fighters. So, and that's in the whole Nebraska, and then top-rated amateur fighters in the Midwest. So we're doing pretty good. We're still starting out, still young, but this next year we hope to further that. Now from that, I'm just a competitive person. I love to compete. I love to win, and I love the atmosphere of competition. So we've been doing jiu-jitsu competitions for adults, and that's a ton of fun.
Right here at this location, or
no, we travel.
Okay,
we travel. We train here. We train here, but we travel Omaha, Iowa area. So that's been a main focus over the last year, and we've had great success with that. We have Alex Weaver is one of our jiu-jitsu coaches, and he's a stud. Dante Rodriguez is 3-time or 4-time state champion out of here, Kearney High in Grand Island.
Okay.
And he's wrestled D1 at Iowa. He's a phenomenal athlete. He's been just tearing it up on the grappling scene. Yeah. So, if you're aware of the jiu-jitsu scene or the fighting scene, we're making an impact. And then from there it trickles down to the teenagers. So we got Leo and Zane and Derek and all these kids that love to compete.
Yeah.
Noah, and I never thought I'd be that invested in kids competing, but man, I'm almost more invested in them competing and winning than I am some of the adults. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we have kids jiu-jitsu program from 10 to 15. That's where those kids are. And then our younger kids are probably the hardest working kids in the gym. So they're studs. They're 5 to 9-year-olds our class, but our competition class for that age group is Grayson and Keeley, and they're I think they're both 7 and 8.
Yeah. And
they love to compete. They love to be on the mat. They love to train. They train hard.
Yep. And
I think that's where really the passion is. And as far as the business goes, I want that to flourish. That competition, that spirit for being on the mats, that love for the game, the jiu-jitsu or kickboxing, and I think that's what's going to draw people.